Thank you for joining us today. My name is Madeline Johnson. I am the marketing lead for Bowen ECM Solutions. Today we are going to be looking over a demonstration of DocXpress Bulk Import Tool for Filenet P8 content management systems. You can contact us at j@bowenecmsolutions.com, madeline@bowenecmsolutions.com, and please visit our website at www.ecmsolutions.net. To review the features, we have a pre-flight metadata validation, detects user errors before users are allowed to import documents, high-speed document import, and a guided user activities simple to use via 1, 2, 3 steps. And in this demonstration, we will be showing you how to use the software, validate user data entry, as well as import documents and optionally file into folders. Jay, if you want to continue on with the demonstration.
Thanks, Madeline. We'll go ahead and get started here by launching the software. You can just click in the desktop software icon. Next, I'm going to log in. After I log in, I have a selection here to select the object store. The object stores that I see are based on my security. So if I'm a limited user, I will only see those object stores. If I'm a power user, I'll see all the object stores in the system. Here I'm going to go ahead and select FNOS1. In your system, it could be HR, it could be a different type of object store, or a different name for an object store. Here it's just FNOS1 for testing. Next step here, and you can see I have a tooltip that advises me what the next step is going to be. Now I need to select a document class. From here, I'm going to choose personnel because I'm set up for this demonstration for personnel documents. The next step is to click Browse to the Excel file. When I click on this, I'm going to select a Excel workbook that contains multiple worksheets. I'm going to go out to where my Excel file is, PC. This is a demo, so I already have this set up for us. I'm going to go to this directory, and you can use any Excel file that you want. The requirements are that you could either use XLSX or XLS, which is the older version of Excel. There's some other CSVs and Access database, different types you can use as well. But this one's set up for the demo. I'm going to click Open. And when the Excel file opens, we're going to be prompted for which worksheet from the workbook we want to choose. An Excel file can contain multiple worksheets. So I'm going to select sheet 1. This is set up for me in my demonstration. Now I do have some flaws in this metadata, and what I'm going to show here is some of the strengths of this tool, and that every field that's on this Excel workbook that we're going to attempt to import these documents, there are some conflicts here. Filenet is not going to allow certain fields or invalid values into Filenet, into the content management system. From the left to the right, we have the path to where the document is. We have the title of the document, the employee name, a doc type with a pull down. This pull down is associated to the drop-down list in Filenet. Red columns indicate that they're required, and by mousing over a column, you'll get the description that comes from the Filenet system. So I'm going to click on Start Validation Process. And you can see we have a lot of errors that are on here. There's a lot of red. That's not what we want to see. So you'll have an error icon for every cell that has an error, and for any cell within a row, you'll have a row error. And if you mouse over the error, it will tell you exactly what the problem is. So in this case, it says it's not in the case-sensitive list of items. So I'm going to come over here and just choose something. And after I choose something, I have an option. I can just paste it down. So if I have a quick fix that I want to apply in bulk, you can certainly go back to the Excel spreadsheet, or just in here you can edit the file directly and make some changes and then make some progress. And here we have some degrees or different values. This is a multi-value field, by the way. So multi-value fields, fields with choice list, the tool can handle all the different data types that are in Filenet. And for this particular one, I'm going to go ahead and paste this down here as well. Okay, so now that my Excel file, I think that I corrected all the different errors that are on there. I didn't look at every possible one, but now I'm going to start the validation process again. Since the validation process completed, that means that all of my documents have passed validation. All the metadata inputs for all these bogus users here from Microsoft's Northman database, everything is acceptable. There's a new column here, which is P8 ID. The P8 ID is the GUID or the identifier from Filenet. Every time a document is added, we will see the progress here in the P8 ID column. The next step is to go ahead and click on Upload to Filenet. Here I get an option if I want to version documents, but that will be for a future demo. I'm just going to click No, Do Not Version. And then every time, like I described, we see an ID here. These are documents that they're added to Filenet. I could click Upload to Filenet to pause progress. And just the same, in case there was a network issue or something else came up that prevented the import of the documents, I could click this button again to resume the import if Filenet reported an error. So the importer is running. Looks like it's just finished. And the next task, if we want to, is to go ahead and file documents into the Filenet system. So I'm going to click File Documents. I'm just going to choose any old letter right here, and I'm going to choose to file these documents in the system. This is an optional step. Now, if that's finished, I'm going to click Close. The last and final step here is I can click Save Uploaded Results. It would be a good idea to save this spreadsheet because you have a record of all the unique IDs of the documents you just imported. So go ahead and click Save Uploaded Results. Here I'll type in personnel, I'll do an underscore, and I'll just put in results. Click Save. It saves out the grid. Now that was a small set of a little bit over 100 documents, but you could bring in an Excel file with 1 million documents if you wanted to. Most commonly, you'll have somewhere between 10 to 100,000 documents. Here in the logs, something I didn't show you is that every time a document's added, we're tracking the time in milliseconds to add that individual document. On the help page here, we have a link to user guide, refreshing the client license in the software, and then going back here, another feature I'd like to touch on is an example worksheet. A common question is, I don't know what is in Filenet. I don't know what the fields are. I don't know what I need to import. And what you can do is just click on Show Example Worksheet and click on Yes here. And I'll put this on the desktop. I'm going to name this one template, and we're going to open this up. And notice in this template that I have all the columns that I had on my completed spreadsheet, but I also have the same color indications up in the headers indicating which columns are required fields. This is a good tip for the user. The other thing that's present is the drop downs. The same values that were in Filenet for all your CVL lists are now present here in this file. So when the user does the data entry in this document, they can refer to what's required. They can also use these pull downs that are here to know what they're entering will work with Filenet. The last feature here is that for a document, you could put in this resume.pdf as an example here. You don't need to type in the full path. The program will know when you go to import the document, it will select the spreadsheet and it will inspect the very first row. And if it can't identify or locate that document, it will prompt you what directory that file is in, and then it will autocomplete the directory. Here I'm manually typing to show you what it would look like. And it will complete the path for you. So you don't need to type out a big long directory. Maybe one final feature here, these are all local drive paths. Certainly you could have a UNC or a math network drive. So in conclusion, this is the DocXpress document importer for Filenet P8 content management systems that allows you to add content in bulk by the thousands or tens of thousands of documents into Filenet content management systems.
Thank you for watching our demonstration for DocXpress Bulk Import Tool for Filenet P8 content management systems. If you have any questions or more information, please contact us via email, j@bowenecmsolutions.com, madeline@bowenecmsolutions.com, and for more information, please visit our website, www.ecmsolutions.net. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.